This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Campaigning ends for seventh and final phase of Lok Sabha elections. 57 parliamentary constituencies across 7 states and a union territory to go to polls on Saturday. Assembly elections to 42 seats in Odisha, along with by-polls to 6 assembly constituencies in Himachal Pradesh, to be also held in this phase. At least 20 people killed after bus carrying pilgrims falls into gorge in Jammu. RBI forecasts real GDP growth at 7% for current fiscal year, says outlook remains bright for the Indian economy. IMD announces onset of Southwest Monsoon in Kerala to cover remaining parts of South India in next few days. And in badminton, Indian women's doubles pair of Treesa and Gayatri Gopichand advanced to quarterfinal of Singapore Open. Campaigning has ended for the 7th and final phase of Lok Sabha elections. With this, curtains have come down on the poll campaign for the general elections. 57 parliamentary constituencies across 7 states and a union territory will go to polls in this phase on Saturday. These include 13 seats each in Uttar Pradesh and Punjab, 9 in West Bengal, 8 in Bihar, 6 in Odisha, 4 in Himachal Pradesh, 3 in Jharkhand, and 1 seat in the union territory of Chandigarh. A total of 904 candidates are in the fray in this phase of Lok Sabha polls. Campaigning has also concluded for assembly election to 42 seats in Odisha, along with by-elections to 6 assembly seats in Himachal Pradesh, which will be held on the same day. Top leaders of various political parties today intensified their efforts with last-minute rallies and roadshows. In Punjab, several senior leaders made last-ditch efforts to woo voters. We have a report.
Today, on the last day of Lok Sabha election campaign, senior Bharatiya Janata Party leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed an election rally in Hoshiarpur, while BJP National President JP Nadda held roadshows and public meetings at Amritsar, Faridkot and Roopnagar. Meanwhile, senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi reached Khatkatkara in Nawashahar. Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal held a roadshow in Sangrur, the hometown of Chief Minister Bhagwant Singh Mann. Shiromani Akali Dal President Sukhbir Singh Badal also remained busy with the campaign. District electoral officers in all the districts have taken several measures at polling stations under the heat wave management system due to scorching heat conditions. Shishu Sharma Shantal, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
Our Lucknow correspondent reports that high decibel poll cacophony also fell silent in Uttar Pradesh.
These 13 seats of the 7th phase are spread over Purvanchal region of the state. Keeping this in mind, strict security arrangements have been made, especially in Sonbhadra district, which shares its borders with Bihar, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Apart from this, special vigilance is being maintained on the border with Bihar. SSB Jawans are conducting intensive checking on the international border of Gorakhpur and Kushinagar districts with the neighboring country Nepal. The prestige of many big candidates is at stake, which includes current Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Ministers Mahendranath Pandey, Pankaj Chaudhary, Anupriya Patel, film star Ravi Kishan, the main opposition candidates including Ajay Rai, Afzal Ansari, Sushil Chandra Tiwari, Akashvani News, Lucknow.
In Himachal Pradesh, Union Minister and senior BJP leader Nitin Gadkari and Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi campaigned in the state today. We have a report.
Today, senior BJP leader and Union Minister Nitin Gadkari held a rally in the Karsog region of the Mandi Parliamentary Constituency. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath addressed a rally in the Kullu region where senior party leader and former Chief Minister Jairam Thakur was also present. Yogi Adityanath also campaigned in the Hamirpur Parliamentary Constituency alongside BJP candidate and Union Minister Anurag Thakur. On the other side, senior Congress leader and party's National General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra held a roadshow in Solan. Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu also accompanied her. Himachal Pradesh is one of those places where there is a direct contest between the BJP and Congress. Durgesh Badoria for Akashvani News, Shimla.
In Jharkhand, now political parties including the BJP, JMM, Congress, RJD and left parties have started door-to-door campaign requesting people to cast their votes in favour of their candidates. Jharkhand Chief Electoral Officer K. Ravi Kumar said a number of measures have been taken at polling booths in view of intense heat. Heavy deployment of security forces has been made to ensure free and fair polls. The Election Commission has refuted the rumours being spread ahead of the final phase of voting for the Lok Sabha polls. Talking to Akashvani, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said the rumour over increasing the percentage of voter turnout data was spread across the country, dismissing the claims. Mr. Kumar said no one can tamper with voter turnout data in the country as the candidates and agents were provided with a copy of Form 17C which has the record of voter turnout.
संवैधानिक संस्था होने के कारण अगर कोई आरोप भी लग रहा है तो उसको हमें जवाब देकर और सहन करना चाहिए। जैसे एक बहुत बड़ी अफवाह चलाई गई, वोटर्स का संख्या बढ़ा दी। हर पोलिंग स्टेशन पे हर कैंडिडेट को, हर एजेंट को उसको मालूम है फॉर्म 17C की कॉपी थी गई, लेकिन 10-15 दिन तक ये माहौल चलता रहा। हमारा एक एप्लीकेशन है जिसमें कॉन्टिन्यूअस असेंबली वाइज डाटा पड़ा हुआ है।
After wrapping up the Lok Sabha election campaign, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached Kanyakumari this evening on a 3-day visit to Tamil Nadu. Mr. Modi is meditating at Vivekananda Rock Memorial in Kanyakumari. He will meditate at the memorial till Saturday. Earlier, Mr. Modi offered prayers at the Bhagavati Amman temple at the shore town. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Lok Nirnay 2024, a special program on the general elections, every evening at 7
and repeat broadcast at 9:30 p.m. on Akashvani Gold.
Updates of election activities, insights from regions and constituencies, expert opinion and analysis
in the world's largest festival of democracy.
Stay tuned to Lok Prasarak ke saath, Lok Nirnay 2024.
Welcome back. You're listening to the news at 9. In Jammu and Kashmir, at least 20 people lost their lives while 15 others were injured after a bus carrying pilgrims rolled down into a deep gorge in the Tungi Mode area of Akhnur subdivision in Jammu district this afternoon. Akashvani Jammu correspondent reports that the injured have been shifted to sub-district hospital Akhnur, from where the critically injured were referred to Government Medical College Hospital in Jammu. The bus was on its way from Jammu to Shiv Khodi Cave in Riyasi district and was carrying pilgrims, mostly from Uttar Pradesh. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have expressed grief at the loss of lives in the accident in Jammu. Prime Minister Modi also announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees to the next of kin of each deceased and 50,000 rupees to the injured. In Chhattisgarh, security forces have arrested 16 Maoists from different places of Bijapur district. Police claimed that the arrested Maoists were involved in cases of IED blast and digging up of roads to prevent movement of security forces in the area. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has emphasized the need for farmers to embrace technological advancements to enhance every facet of their agricultural operation. The Vice President was speaking at Govind Vallabh Pant University of Agriculture and Technology in Udham Singh Nagar district of Uttarakhand.
किसान तकनीकी रूप से अपने आप को आगे बढ़ाएं। समय बदल गया है, किसान को व्यवसाय से जुड़ना चाहिए जो कृषि से जुड़ा हुआ है। सबसे बड़ी आवश्यकता ये है कि खेत के ऊपर अन्न के अंदर उत्पादन में बढ़ोतरी की जाए।
The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has projected real GDP growth at 7% for the current financial year, with risks evenly balanced. In its annual report, the central bank said the Indian economy expanded at a robust pace in the fiscal year 2023-24, with real GDP growth accelerating to 7.6% from 7% in the previous year. According to the annual report, the outlook for the Indian economy remains bright, underpinned by a sustained strengthening of macroeconomic fundamentals, robust financial and corporate sectors, and a resilient external sector. The income of the RBI in the financial year 2023-24 rose around 17% year-on-year due to significant rise in interest income from foreign securities, as per the central bank's report. India has expressed concern over the loss of civilian lives in Rafah, a Palestinian city in southern Gaza. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal said the Israeli side has already announced an investigation into the incident.
The heartbreaking loss of civilian lives in the displacement camp in Rafah is a matter of deep concern for us. We have consistently called for protection of civilian population and respect for international humanitarian law in the ongoing conflict. We also note that the Israeli side has already accepted responsibility for it as a tragic incident and announced an investigation into the incident.
Speaking on Pakistan's former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's comments on the Lahore Declaration, Mr. Jaiswal said an objective view is emerging in Pakistan on this particular matter. Responding to a query on suspended JDS MP Prajwal Revanna, Ranveer Jaiswal said the Ministry of External Affairs has initiated action for revocation of his diplomatic passport.
As per the Indian Passport Act, we had initiated action for cancellation of passport of Member of Parliament Prajwal Revanna. On 23rd May, we had issued a show cause notice as per procedure to him. He has to respond to that show cause notice within 10 days and we are waiting for his response. Accordingly, we'll take things forward.
The India Meteorological Department IMD has announced the onset of Southwest Monsoon over Kerala and its advancement in most parts of northeast India today. Monsoon has arrived 2 days ahead of the normal onset date of 1st of June. Talking to Akashvani News, IMD Director General Mrityunjay Mahapatra said the monsoon will cover the remaining parts of South India in the next 2 to 3 days.
Southwest monsoon has set in over Kerala today. It has also advanced into many parts of northeastern states. Conditions are further favorable for advance of monsoon to some more parts of South India, including remaining parts of Kerala, some parts of Karnataka, some more parts of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry during next 2 to 3 days. It will also further advance into remaining parts of northeast India, Sikkim, and some parts of South Himalayan and West Bengal during next 2 to 3 days.
Heavy rain continues to lash Kerala with severe waterlogging being reported in many districts. Orange alert has been issued in Alappuzha, Kottayam and Ernakulam, while all other districts remain under yellow alert. The state disaster management authorities have issued warning of landslides in hilly regions. Fishermen have been asked not to venture into the sea. On the heat wave, the IMD Director General said intensity of heat wave conditions is likely to reduce from today.
From today, the intensity of heat wave conditions is likely to reduce, and also the aerial spread of heat wave condition is also expected to reduce from today. It is mainly because of the southwesterly winds blowing from North Arabian Sea towards northwest India, approach of a western disturbance towards northwest India. We are expecting rain or thunder shower in some places in northwest India.
The flash flood continues to wreak havoc in Manipur. Imphal city has been badly affected by the flood. Most of the roads leading to Imphal town have been submerged. The Raj Bhavan and surrounding areas have also been submerged in the water. The Manipur Police, Army, Assam Rifles, NDRF and SDRF have been pressed into the rescue operations. The state government announced a 2-day holiday for all government offices. The state higher and technical education also ordered the closure of the higher educational institutes has also been ordered till Saturday. On to sports now. In badminton, Indian women's doubles pair of Treesa and Gayatri Gopichand entered the quarterfinals of the Singapore Open today. The Commonwealth Games bronze medalist duo defeated world number 2 Baek Ha-na and Lee So-hee of South Korea. The Indian pair will take on Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young of South Korea tomorrow for a place in the semi-finals. In boxing, Sachin Siwach has entered the quarterfinals of the World Qualification Tournament in Bangkok, Thailand. Sachin defeated Batuhan Çiftçi of Turkey with a unanimous 5-0 victory in the men's 57 kg category. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning ends for 7th and final phase of Lok Sabha elections. 57 parliamentary constituencies across 7 states and a union territory to go to polls on Saturday. Assembly elections to 42 seats in Odisha, along with by-polls to 6 assembly constituencies in Himachal Pradesh to be also held in this phase. At least 20 people killed after a bus carrying pilgrims falls into gorge in Jammu. RBI forecasts real GDP growth at 7% for current fiscal year, says outlook remains bright for the Indian economy. IMD announces onset of Southwest Monsoon in Kerala. And in badminton, Indian women's doubles pair of Treesa and Gayatri Gopichand advanced to quarterfinal of Singapore Open. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.